Hello, I'm Commander Wiggy B, and welcome to another video in my Elite Dangerous PvE Piracy series. If you missed my introduction to Piracy, you should find a link on screen now. In this video, I'm going to showcase the Asp Explorer as a pirate ship. I'll describe my preferred build, discuss the strengths and weaknesses, show it in action, and then give you an idea of how much you can earn. Finally, I'll take it beyond its limits, so that you know roughly where to draw the line. The ship shown is A-rated, but completely unengineered. I'll be giving pointers to engineering enhancements you can make to improve performance, but these are completely optional. Before we go on, this video was recorded using the Horizons expansion on Xbox One. The clips are from patches 2.3 and 2.4. All the tips I'm going to describe are applicable to all platforms, and to the base version of the game. Let's begin in outfitting. The Asp is a multi-role vessel with good firepower for its size, having 4 small and 2 medium hardpoints. The goal of a pirate's weaponry is to cut through the shields and then knock out the power plant as quickly as possible. To do this, the ship must be manoeuvrable. Pips to engines help in this regard, so weapons with low distributor draw are attractive. My preferred approach is to use multi-cannons for this job. I also fit a single medium pulse laser to keep the prey's power plant disabled with quick surgical strikes. If you have Horizons, I would recommend using the Efficient Grade 5 upgrade with Incendiary Special Effect on the multi-cannons. This greatly reduces distributor draw, while also converting damage to thermal to improve shield takedown speed. For the laser, I would recommend Focus or Sturdy Mount Grade 5 without any additional special effect. Both of these mods improve armour penetration, increasing damage against larger ships like T9s with higher armour ratings. In the utility slots, you will obviously need a manifest scanner and a wake scanner. These are standard pirate equipment. Both can be D-rated, as the benefits of higher spec devices are minimal. In the remaining 2 slots, you're essentially free to choose. I have a chaff launcher and an A-rated shield booster. At the engineers, I would lightweight the scanners and the chaff launcher. The booster can be upgraded with either the Resistance Augmented or Heavy Duty mod. The Resistance Augmented mod will increase the effectiveness of a shield cell bank, as it improves protection without increasing the megajoule rating of your shields. The core internal should not surprise anyone who has watched my original video. Bulkheads are lightweight for agility. This ship is definitely not designed to hang around in a fight after its shields drop. The power plant, thrusters, frameshift and distributor are all A-rated for maximum performance. The life support and sensors are D-rated to reduce weight. As far as engineering goes, dirty drives and increased jump range are the most useful upgrades. Sensor and life support should be modded for lightweight. Finally, the optional internals. Here we have the largest choice to make: Grade 5 or Grade 6 shields. I went with a Grade 6 cargo rack in the top slot to maximise cargo capacity and my payout. 5A shields are rather delicate, and so these are augmented by a size 3 shield cell bank. I'm using a B-rated device as the total reinforcement is slightly higher than a Class A, due to it having 4 rather than 3 shots. If you go with a size 6 shield and drop the cell bank, then cargo capacity drops from 72 tons to 48 tons, but you gain about 20% increase in headline shield strength. However, this doesn't include any gain from the cell banks, so it's actually a net loss. The remaining slots are filled with the pirate essentials of a collector limpet controller, interdictor and hatchbreaker limpet controller. At the engineers, I would go for reinforced shields, specialised cell bank to reduce thermal load, expanded capture arc on the interdictor to make it easier to catch prey coming towards you, and lightweight on the limpets. The total cost for this build comes in at 31 million, according to Coriolis. This price is before any station discounts. I have added a short link to the build in the description. For perspective, my Python comes in at a massive 190 million, over 6 times the purchase price of the Asp. Clearly the smaller ship is far better value for money. Now out into space. The first test a pirate ship must pass is to demonstrate good supercruise manoeuvrability. Sluggish handling here and interdictions are challenging, and prey will escape. Thankfully, the Asp proves to be more than good enough in this regard. Ships coming towards you are far more difficult to interdict, as you must turn and get behind them. As you can see, the Asp has no problems here. Interdictions are fast and easy, and I didn't lose one during the many hours of testing and filming that went into this video. Once in normal space, the Asp's firepower is more than a match for T6s and T7s. This master ranked T7's shields lasted only 12 seconds under the onslaught. It is unlikely that you'll find a ship whose shields you can crack. It's disabling the power plant where the unengineered Asp struggles. The ship demonstrates a lack of manoeuvrability and a sluggish pitch rate when trying to position and attack from above or below. This particular T7 took 70 seconds, 6 passes and a cell bank before it finally came to a halt. Upgrading to dirty drives would transform performance here and would be my first upgrade on this ship. The Asp is far more comfortable when disabling more common lower ranked ships, such as this novice T7. First shot to dead in space took a little over 20 seconds in this case, as maintaining a dominant firing position was relatively easy. With 2 limpets rather than 4, filling the cargo hold is considerably slower than in my Python, but not unacceptably so. Looting 72 tons took me approximately 8 minutes. Profit at a station with a good black market price netted 3.7 million. This means that 9 good runs will more than cover the cost of the ship. Game time from interdiction to sale was just under 20 minutes for the novice T7. This doesn't include time spent hunting, which I didn't record. Now to take the Asp up to and beyond its limits, at least with me at the controls. I've interdicted and looted various other types of ships in an unengineered Asp, including T6s up to elite rank. Small and medium ships are usually not a problem to fight, but may be too agile to loot. I wouldn't bother to interdict a Diamondback, for example. The Asp is too slow to disable it and too small to shield tank during the heist. T9s, being the largest traders, are also the juiciest targets. Competent level and below are usually sluggish and so are manageable. Expert and above have better drives and so start to pose a problem, particularly if they have a fighter on board. This master level T9 took 3 cell banks and frantic pit management to bring to a halt. My success is probably 50-50 against this type of ship. Fully engineered, the tables would probably turn in the Asp's favour. Dangerous and above, I suspect, will always be a problem. That's all for this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please do leave a like and a comment. If you hated it, please let me know why. Constructive criticism will be gratefully received. Looking forwards, I'm currently working on a similar review for the Cobra 3 and Cobra 4. My attempt at keelback piracy was rather pathetic and won't be making it to YouTube. I'm also working on alternative piracy targets, such as ships carrying exotic narcotics and meta-alloys. 07 Commanders, Wiggy B out.